Good morning. All right, so I've got the gas tank as empty as I could get it using this guy right here. Super helpful to have this instead of siphoning it the old-fashioned way. I don't know if you've ever had a mouthful of gasoline, but it's not pleasant. This little guy allows you to reestablish the siphon quickly if it breaks, which is good when you're trying to get as close to the bottom of the tank as possible to suck out every little bit. I'm going to unbolt the tank, a little in there, a little in there. Remove the hoses here. There's a hose underneath, of course, that connects, runs to the back of the, runs to the motor. That sending unit is gross, so I'm going to pull that, clean it really well, get this thing set aside, drain as much of the fuel out of the bottom of this as possible if there's any left, and then figure out where the new pump's going to mount. All right. Okay, unbolted it, disconnected everything. Once you disconnect the fuel fill nozzle, it can just pull up and completely out of where the fuel door is. Disconnected that little dude right there. I kind of lifted the tank up so you can see under it. That's where fuel comes out into the line back down to the motor, and then this hose goes down through the body there to connect to the metal hose that runs through the channel. So let me go ahead and probably from underneath disconnect this hose from the metal hose and try to drain the rest of the fuel if I can. All right, currently under the car, this is the front passenger side wheel. Come along this way. You can see where the fuel line comes from under the tank and connects here to the metal line that runs through the channel. Hopefully this is clear. This is way too close to my face for me to tell. But a couple videos I've seen of people putting in electric pumps, they mount it right here. So we will investigate that. Back to the top side with the fuel tank removed. This is that line I was just pointing out. It connects to the underside of the tank. Time to disconnect the mechanical fuel pump and go ahead and install the cover plate for that. As I haven't mentioned before, I've got a trusty fire extinguisher, which I actually got 2 of them just in case. Really a good idea to have a fire extinguisher in the bug with you at all times, but definitely have one if you're working on the fuel system. There should be not much fuel in the fuel line. The tank has been pulled and drained, but whatever fuel is left in the line, I want to make sure I've got a pan here that I can drain into. And here we go. we hit a little bit of a snag when the flange came out. Realized that it's broken off. And if I look down in there, I can see where the little piece is. Looked up a video on what people do in that situation, and one of the videos was actually really good. I'm going to link it in the description. Guy used a tap kit and a little wrench to tap into the little piece as it sits down in there. Just a little plastic brittle piece. I've already tapped it. I needed to do that off camera because this is very easily dropped down in there and would get lodged, so I needed to not be freaked out. And then I have this little assembly, which is what he used with a washer. So I'm gonna use this and try to get that piece out. Wish me luck. All right, yeah, that was too stressful to put on video, the process of getting that broken piece out of there. I did end up getting it. I'll post a link in the description of the video that I used to do it. The guy had the same issue and had a beautiful method for getting it out, and it worked. So I'm going to proceed with putting the plate on there, and then I'm going to probably be done for right now.